about actually setting up the equation, but it's a really good, please stop yelling out. It's a really good way to ease into finding the equation from the words and solving it. Okay, so John, cross out this second word, suppose. We don't need that. John weighs 115 pounds. The sum of John's weight and his puppy's weight is 128 pounds, right? So we have information. Awesome. Yes?
Sharpeners are gone.
All those little sharpeners are gone?
Yeah, all of them. No, the purple one was just up there. I used them.
Oh, it's behind, over, like, look next to the scissors and glue tub to your left of it.
But it's sad that you only have one now.
Yeah, it is.
One.
That's, well. Okay. So, I know you guys can tell me right now how much this puppy weighs, but we're gonna solve the equation. Bless you. So part A says, write an equation that can be used to find the weight of the puppy. Be sure to define the variable. Okay, so everybody put little squigglies under find the weight of the puppy. What we're trying to find is our unknown. So that's going to be our variable. So x is going to equal weight of the puppy. Okay, so now we know in our equation what x represents. That's what we don't know. That's in any equation. X is what we don't know. So our equation is going to be John's weight we know that it's the sum, so what operation is the sum? Adding. And x is the puppy's weight. And we know that that equals 128. So what am I going to put in there for John's weight? 115, that's what they tell us. Great. So now we're going to use that super simple equation to find out the puppy's weight. It's a one-stepper. X equals 13.
Hold on. Are all the questions like that?
No. Well, I mean, you mean like how to set them up or this easy? They're all very similar. They get a little more complex, but yes, very similar. All right, so now we need a complete sentence answer. And sometimes people are like, I don't know, I just know that x equals 13. Go back and look at what is being asked for you to find. So what's my answer going to be?
13 pounds.
Complete sentence.
The puppy weighs 13 pounds.
Perfect. The puppy weighs 13 pounds. So I always have students go, I don't even know. I just know that x equals 13. Go back and look at the question. You guys have been taught that probably since like 4th, 5th grade. Restate the question as part of your answer, right? Yes, I know you have. Restate the question as part of your answer. Okay, let's look at our next example. Tulips. Suppose tulips are on sale for 60 cents per bulb, right? You have to plant the bulb.
Yeah.
It costs an additional $3 to ship the tulip bulbs. Write an equation to find the number of tulips that can be purchased for $14. Be sure to define the variable in your equation. Okay, so what are we trying to find? Number of tulips. So x is going to equal the number of tulips. Right? As soon as we know what x is representing, everything kind of falls into place. All right, so our equation is slightly more tricky. Would I say more tricky or trickier? Trickier. Slightly trickier. We have a one-time fee, something that we're only going to use and put into our equation once. What is the one-time fee? The shipping. So this is my one-time fee. I also have a repeating fee, something that I'm going to be charged over and over. Yeah, so this is my repeating fee. So when I set up my equation, I'm trying to figure out how many tulips I can buy, right? And I only have $14. So I know it's going to be something, adds up, combines to $14. We're going to get there, right? So my one-time fee is just going to be 3. This is my shipping fee. Right, I'm adding $3 to the cost of whatever it is, how many tulip bulbs I can buy. How am I going to show that in an equation that I'm repeatedly buying tulip bulbs? I'm going to show multiplication, right? So how do we show multiplication with a variable? What's
variable with it, like
you could use parentheses, or right, we just put the number right next. We smush them together. The coefficient is right next to the variable. So I'm going to have 0.60x. So this is the price per bulb. Okay, so now we're going to solve this equation that we so nicely created. We know how to solve equations because we just took a quiz over it yesterday. So I have a two-stepper here. Abigail, what am I going to do first? Yep, I'm going to subtract 3 from both sides. So I've got 0.60x equals 11. Now you guys are going to use those calculators that you have open in front of you.
18.3.
Okay, 18.3 repeating, because we divide by 60 cents. So we get x equals 18.3 repeating. Can you buy 0.3 repeating of a tulip bulb?
No.
So what will my complete sentence answer be?
18. You'll buy 18 tulip bulbs. 19.
You can't round up to 19 because you don't have enough for 19.
It has to be 5 or higher, doesn't it? You can buy 18 tulips
Keep going.
with your $14.
Perfect. You can buy 18 tulip bulbs with your $14. Beautiful. All right, let's turn the page. No, we're not going to finish this today. Nope. All right, we've got a bowling alley here. You guys know how I feel about bowling alleys.
Oh yeah.
Love that.
Gosh. If it's just bowling, I'm totally fine. Even laser tag is okay. It's when my kids with tickets have to choose a prize. That's where
Arcade machine.
I don't have the patience for that.
Just let them run wild. Let them do it.
I mean, that's
Sleep.
not in my nature. Like I couldn't. Just like I can't just be like, go over to your neighbor's house. Like that's not something, because I wouldn't want a parent to be like, just go over to Marsha's house. It's fine. Oh, it's not fine. Get out of here. You gotta ask me first. Don't just send your kid randomly to my house. Ask me. I'll probably say yes. But
There's some kids that in our neighborhood that like this little toy Jeep that just randomly decided to drive up my driveway, and I came out to go to the bus stop, and there was like a bunch of chalk on my driveway, and it was great.
I mean, it's kind of cute. But did they come to your door and ask to come in and eat your snacks?
No.
That's
But
what. That's
one girl does make
Wait,
me
it
sing
actually
Elsa to her. She goes, It's funny.
Oh, yeah. No, there's a family in our neighborhood, and the kids show up, and I like the kids. They're very nice, but they just kind of show up randomly, and then they're always hungry. Do you have any snacks? Well, of course I have snacks. Yeah, I'm not gonna say no, but you know.
Yeah, my neighbor used to like ring my doorbell and just like walk in. It's like,
Oh,
So
no.
did I say I wouldn't go to your front door?
No, that's terrible.
That's all I got.
Okay, well, okay, if there's like an understanding, like, yes, that's different. But, and if you're older, but like, I don't want some like 7-year-old kid coming in just like, hey,
Yeah.
well, we're sitting there trying to watch Wheel of Fortune. Like, leave us alone, we're solving puzzles. I'm gonna eat your snacks. Okay, Cooper Sports Bowl, $2.50 per game of bowling plus $1.50 for shoe rental. So that's our scenario. Write an equation to find the number of games that a person can purchase, including shoe rental, for $18. So we are going to find what?
Find the number of games.
X equals number of games. See, we have a system here, guys. How do you feel about this system? Not terrible, right? What's my repeating fee? What am I going to pay over and over again?
$2.50.
Yeah, it's a game. And then this is my one-time fee, kind of like the shipping for the tulips. You don't go pay $1.50 every time you play a new game like a bowling, right? You just keep the shoes until the end, and then you put them up on the counter and you run.
Run away.
And run?
I mean, you just put them on the counter and you walk away, right?
Yeah, but you said run. Like run away from pay.
No, I mean, they've already paid for them. You pay before you play, right?
Yeah, but like you said, take the shoes. So sometimes you grab the shoes and then you pay them. But if you take the shoes and then you
Get the shoes and run.
yeah.
I said you put them on the counter and then you run. Like you pout them, give them back to the people and you get out of there. Yeah, because you're tired of the bowling alley smell. That's fine too. Okay, so what is my equation going to be? Who can tell me, based on our tulip bulb scenario, what will our equation look like for bowling? It's something's going to equal 18. Great, because that's how much money we have. That's a start. You got to start somewhere. So? Perfect.
Oh, that's it? Like, that's like all of the, that's how you set them all up?
That's how we're going to set up most of these, yes.
Okay.
So then this is our repeating fee, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is our one-time fee. I know, it's really, those clouds are really messing with us today.
I like it dark.
Yeah, I like it when the solar panels made us.
I like when the power went out.
I know.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that for the 0.3 seconds it was out, and then it was like, oh.
Yeah, it's literally how
It was like instant, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Went to then it was like, well, that was mean.
Then it takes back on.
Yeah, it was
You
mean.
like just keep it off.
Should be best for everybody.
Okay, so we've got our equation we're going to solve here.
You should do that on April.
We're going to subtract our $1.50 from both sides.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
X equals 6.6.
What?
X equals 6.6. Is that what everybody got? Okay. So what is my complete sentence answer? And if you're not sure, go back and look at the question. Maybe restate it with your answer included. Ben, what's my complete sentence answer?
$6.
It has nothing to do with dollars. Well, kind of, but not really. Go ahead.
You can play 6 games.
Perfect. You can bowl 6 games for $18. Beautiful. Because you need to know what that stands for, right? And Maddie, I think you were about ready to say something about $6.
Yeah.
But so that's, you have to know what does the 6 stand for. I need to know you know that the 6 isn't the money, the 6 is the games.
Wow, that's a ripoff. You should be able to pay $18 for 18 games.
I think they do have specials like that during the summer because nobody really wants to go bowling in the summer because it's so nice out. But maybe not. I could be wrong. Just like summer movies for like little kids, it's like $2. You take them and everybody has little kids, so no one cares if there's like constant noise and chaos. Did you guys ever go to Flicks?
Yeah.
Did you see it's reopening?
Yeah.
I'm so excited. It's like where you go and you eat dinner while you're watching the movie. It's
You
perfect.
order it.
Oh, I've been
been
to
get quesadillas.
They're pretty good.
I've been to like Dixie St. Pete, so I don't know if that's like the same thing.
It's probably the same thing. Can you watch a movie and eat at the same time?
It's not like a movie, like they actually do it like live.
Oh, so that sounds like beef and boards.
I've been to those.
That's pretty
I've been
cool.
to one of those too.
And like they bring it to you, like they have like specials.
Okay, yeah.
There's like
Oh my, I've been to
items.
those. I went to the Greece.
I went to Frozen.
Oh, fun.
What,
Fun.
did you take a little bit to your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's finish strong here with movie time and color show. Okay, back in the day, you had to go to a store to rent a movie. I know. I had people. Okay, so this is the conversation that happened during third period. Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you just Why wouldn't you just watch it on TV? Well, there was no Netflix. What about? No, it gets better. What about DirecTV? Nope, that wasn't a thing either. Like, okay, you guys understand that, like, I didn't have an email address until I was in high school, right? Like, that wasn't a thing. Email wasn't a thing. It just didn't exist.
Yeah, you
Right?
used to have to go rent a movie. Like,
You have to. You get to. It's like, yes, I want to go to the movie store and walk up and down the aisles and hope that my movie's on the shelf, because if it's not, that means somebody else rented it, and you gotta hope that it's there the next week. You guys don't. You'll never know the excitement. Well, because they could have the movie for 2 days. And I'm talking, my parents were not taking me to the movie store on a Tuesday night. It was like Friday night. Go get a movie for the weekend, watch it 12 times, send it back on Sunday. And they had little stickers on it that said, "Be kind, please rewind," because it was a VHS. And it was a B. Be kind. Get it? Like,
Redbox?
not Redbox. I'm talking like a movie, like a VHS, like this.
You got VHSs in your drawer?
Look at this.
Hello.
Like
We used to have one of those like for the Grinch.
one of
Yeah,
those.
and we used to have like those old TVs kind of.
Yeah.
And, like so we had to like put it into like
Yeah.
Who else has a white fridge in their garage?
White fridge.
That's not.
A bunch of VHS? Yeah, I do too. I love them.
Fridge and freezer.
We have like, I mean, it's old school. Okay, so back to the math. Let's pretend we're going to a movie store to experience all of its glory. And one of them has a membership you pay once forever. And then every movie is $2. The other one, there's no membership, but it's $2.50 per movie rental. So there's pluses and minuses to both. So we're going to write an equation to find the number of videos a customer would need to rent to spend the same amount at each store. Be sure to define the variable in your equation. So this one is a little bit different than what we've been doing. What's my variable going to represent?
Number of videos.
Number of videos. Notice that we have the word find again at the front, right? That's not an accident. Okay, then we have this word same here. Everybody put a little box around the word same, because that's going to change kind of how we solve this. What does the word same mean in math? Equal. So let's put an equal sign right here in the middle. Right? And we want to find out how many you would need to spend the same amount at each store. So we've got the movie time store. And we want to find out when will that equal the color show store. When will it cost the same? It will eventually, right? So now we need to come up with a mathy expression for how to determine the cost at movie time and a mathy expression to find out how much it'll cost at color show. Yes?
Is this going to be with exponents?
No. Nope. Mia?
So is this like the answer going to be like a infinite solution?
Nope.
Oh.
No, because we're going to find out what x has to equal for both sides to equal each other, not just having one number that equals itself. We're still going to have an x in our solution.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So we have $3 and $2. Which of these for movie time is my repeating fee?
$2.
Yep, let's label it. $2 per movie. And then we have a $3 one-time fee. Spend it once, you're a member for life. So what expression could I create to show $2 per movie plus $3? Gianna?
2x plus 3.
Sure. $2 per movie plus the $3 one-time fee. Carmen? Equals $2.50 x, because remember it costs $2.50 per movie over here too. So when you see the word same, you're going to have variables on both sides. That's the connection there. And up here underneath 250, we're also going to write repeating fee.
So there's 2 repeating fees.
Yep. Well, one per store. Yep. Okay, so now we're going to use our equation that we just so perfectly created to find out how many videos must be rented. So 2x plus 3 equals 250x.
Wouldn't this be
No.
We're going to keep it positive. Where am I going to subtract so it stays positive? Mia? Yeah, I'm going to subtract 2x. I'm going to put this as $2 x so that it lines up nicely. So now I have 3 equals 0.50x. What does x going to equal? 6, exactly. 6 equals x. So now we need to write our complete sentence answer. What does this 6 mean? Restate the question.
6 videos.
Yeah. Must be rented in order to spend the same amount. Awesome.
I keep hearing the bell downstairs.
Yeah, I know. I've heard it more today than any other day. The 6th grade bell.
I haven't heard it.
Or maybe it's 7th grade. Well, I guess 6 and 7 on the same schedule. Right
They
below.
are?
Yep. Well,
Because they're both downstairs.
not when they, like, their bells ring at the same time.
Oh.
Because they both have hour classes, not 45-minute classes.
Our classes are 45 minutes.
Yeah, because we have 5.
You guys
Oh,
have 5
yeah.
classes, so. That's why I gotta talk so fast. Gotta make sure you guys get all the information in a short amount of time. Not yet. We have part C here. We have Doreen. She rents an average of 12 videos per month. That's a lot of movies. Which store should she rent the videos from?
Movie time.
Why Movie Time, Jackson?
Because it would just be cheaper.
How do you know?
Cheaper.
How do you know?
Because, well, we figured out that you only need 6 videos to equal out, and since 12 is twice as much as 6, it'll just be cheaper to buy from Movie Time than color show.
Yeah. After 6 videos, it's cheaper at Movie Time, right? Because now, from after 6 on, you're spending 50 cents more at Color Show. Now, if that's not something that you can, like, make that conclusion just by looking at that, you can also mathematically prove it by putting 12 in for x for each store, right? So 2x plus 3, 2 times 12 plus 3. It would be $27 at Movie Time. It'd be $30 at Color Show. So there's a lot of different ways you can justify. You can't just write Movie Time and think that I would give you full credit for that. Because it says justify your answer. Prove it.
Never.
Right? Questions about word problems with equations? Not so bad, right?